Good afternoon, everybody. It is April 15th, and thank you for joining me once again for Sanctuary Sunday. I am Keziah Young, coming live from Mexico. I'm still here. It's been almost 8 months. I'm still here. Um, Today is just a little note to say be encouraged. You know, a lot of things happen in our lives, a lot of things are happening in the world. Things that we can't control, things that we can't even foresee, things that just pop up out of the blue that might rattle us a little bit, shake us. Losses, devastating occurrences, traumatic events. But I want to say be encouraged. Be encouraged, because even though we cannot control the world around us, we can go within and work towards shifting our energy and our vibration toward the direction of contrast. Because contrast is real. If we're feeling down and out and hopeless, we can go within and begin putting our attention on the other thing. We don't have to succumb to the feelings, because again, feelings aren't facts. They're fleeting. It's a part of the human experience to have a host of feelings. But when those feelings serve to cage us, serve to create fear and anxiety, I just want to say be encouraged, because you don't have to stay in that. You can begin to turn the light on inside yourself. Begin, instead of feeding those thoughts, I'm depressed. Oh, I feel anxiety. Oh, I'm sad about, because we all can have all of those. We can acknowledge it. This is how I'm feeling. And then we can say, I am and I am becoming different. Like I am and I am becoming. I am coming out of this energy and into the energy of contrast. Because the longer we stay in sort of the pit, in the dark well, in the pool of negativity, in our suffering, the longer we stay there, the longer our vibration is lowered. And when we are operating from a low vibration, we are easily susceptible to all of the chaos inside of life. We become susceptible to staying longer in those thoughts, feelings, emotions that we really want to get out of, that we don't enjoy. So I want to say, be encouraged, and always know that no matter what you're feeling, you can begin to step into the other direction. You know, there's a saying, fake it until you make it. Sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. I'm not saying go from depressed to, hey, I'm so elated to be inside of life. That's not real. That's not real. But inside of depression, there's always going to be a crack in the floorboard for us to see the light. Inside of fear, there's always going to be a crack in the floorboard for us to find the courage. Inside of sadness, there's always going to be a crack in the floorboard for us to get reprieve. And when we want to get out of an energy, we have to look in the direction of the crack in the floorboard so we can see the light. Once we see the light, we latch on and allow it to take us. You know, we can begin to say, I am here, and yet I desire to be elsewhere. And allow the highest vibration to hear you and to grab you and to move you beyond. We don't have to stay where we are. No, sirree, Bob, we don't. If we want to be somewhere else, if we want to elevate our vibration, if we want to experience the flow, all we have to do is turn in the direction of that. It's like turning away from and toward. as opposed to turning toward what we don't want and sort of commiserating with it. You know, we don't want to commiserate with the misery. We don't want to grab the phone and call people who will commiserate with us. But instead, we want to move in the direction of change, of difference, of the light, of the sun, of the highest vibration. Because no one wants to suffer. Even people who are miserable, misery loves company, deep down, they don't want to suffer either. Sometimes we stay in something because we're just familiar with it. It's sort of like we're comfortable inside the discomfort of the thing. But change is real. This world, this life, our lives, our consciousness, our inner being isn't fixed. It's not solid. It's not permanent. Change is our only permanence in life. It's the one thing you can count on to always be change. And we each have the power to tap into ourselves and create change. You know, a lot of people say, oh, I want a job where I can affect change. But the job is to affect change in here. That's the way of the work. That's the path of the way, and the way of the path is to go within and to affect change there and allow that change to spill out into the world that we might all be affected positively because we started within. So I want to say, whatever you might be going through, if you're afraid of something, afraid to take the leap, afraid to walk into the unknown, be encouraged. Turn that fear into courage. And I need to tell myself that when I see a bug. You know, I need to turn that fear into courage and knock it out the park. I have not gotten there yet. I'm more likely to quit a job and leave the country with no money than I am to kill a bug. Because, you know, my fear of bugs is far exceeds any fear of the unknown inside the vast space of time. So I want to say, man, we get one life. And I always say that we get one life. Life is a gift, not a guarantee. Old age is a gift, not a guarantee. Each moment is a gift, not a guarantee. Let's rise to the highest vibration so that we can experience the magic. Life is mental, right? This is all like a mental construct. Nothing is solid. It all just flows and comes together and doesn't, depending on where we are on the vibration scale. Are we rising or are we falling? Because when we rise, we're aligned. When we fall, things don't match up. And that starts with our emotions and our thoughts. It's like science of mind. Change your thinking, change your life, right? Be encouraged that you don't have to stay in any circumstance that you don't want to stay in. You can change it from the inside, even if the outside doesn't change. If you change the inside, you experience the outside differently. Your freedom is in here. No matter what's happening out here, your freedom is in here. So I want to say, be fearless with yourself. Know that you are an intricate part of this life vibration, and you have power beyond your own knowing to shift from the lowest to the highest, to shift from fear to courage, to shift from depression to the light, from anxiety to peace of mind, from chaos to calm. And we all want to know how. You know, we all want to know, what is the secret to how? That the secret to how is that how isn't the question. There are no questions to this ability to transform or transmute from one thing into the other. It's not about how. It's about a mental knowing, desire, and intention to move from one to the other. It's a practice, like life. Life is a practice. And when you begin to practice changing your thinking, changing your intentions to really be aligned with the truth, not the lower truth, the highest truth, then you begin to manifest a different reality. One where you go from being held back, prisoner of your circumstances, to free inside of a different reality. Be encouraged. That's the message today. Be encouraged. Shift from what you don't want to what you do want. Take your attention off of what you don't want and place it on what you do want. Get rid of those friends who love to commiserate and get you some ones that don't even have time to engage in. Get you some friends that are on the path of freedom, on the path of fulfillment, on the path of wanting to see you soar and themselves. People who are practicing moving, shifting from the dark and into the light. People who are cultivating contrast. People who are more here than here. So much so that being here, it's almost like they don't even have to succumb to any of the lower vibration things. This doesn't affect them because they keep themselves elevated in their minds here. And when all of this is going on, they allow it to pass through. They allow it to pass through. They don't latch on and ride that. But they're vibrating at such a level that the goings on here isn't going on for them. And people say, oh, that's not, it's possible. It's possible. I've seen it in my own life. It's possible to be untouched by the things here because you're maintaining a practice here. People say elevate your vibration. That's real. If you elevate your vibration, can't nobody touch you. In order to be touched, you have to lower your vibration to be touched. But if you maintain a higher vibration, people, things have to come up here in order to meet you. And if they're elevating to meet you, then there's nothing adverse that can affect you. Be encouraged. We're living in a new day and a new time. We don't have to stay here. We don't have to dwell here. We can skip that beat. People's minds are awakening. People are figuring things out differently, more creatively, more expansively, less dogma and more universal spirituality, mathematically, psychically, metaphysically. And that's the key. That's like the secret that's not a secret. It's all in here. It's all in here. It's just energy. Where are you shifting your energy? It's like Tai Chi. Where are you shifting your energy? Because if you shift it in the direction of contrast, from the negative to the positive, from the dark to the light, from the woe is me to the woo, it's me, you're on the path. And your life is going to be encouraged. Elevate your vibration. That's what this is about. And I'm getting ready to be encouraged myself by doing nothing except for being in my energy and being in celebration of life. Life's good, life's bounty, life's abundance, life's magic, life's healing. May the healing be ever so. May perfect health be ever so. May we be with bounty and abundance and joy that overflows, runneth over. May our understanding be deep and wide. And may our generosity be like the floodgates open wide. Happy Sanctuary Sunday, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. To the beat. Hope you got something from this. I did. Stay on the path. If you're on the path, you're not on the path, get on the path. Get on the PATH. I'm rooting for you. I'm out because it's like 16 minutes.